Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we're going back to opening up more 2024-25 Upper Deck Series 2 Hockey Hobby. Looking to hit the biggest name in the hobby right now when it comes to hockey cards. It is one Mr. Macklin Celebrini, who was like 150, 30, 20, 10. Yeah, a little over $100 Canadian for a Young Guns at the start of the season. Now he's 20 games in, the second leading scorer in the NHL behind my guy, Nathan MacKinnon. And at 19 years old, that's pretty impressive. So gonna see if we can find him. He's now, I believe, like 250, 300. His PSA 9s go for like 375, 400. So anyways, we're gonna see if we can hit that. This box at one point apparently was $180 from somebody. Got it at my local show, so I will have a card show vlog next little bit. Still have to technically upload the one before that too, but I'll probably upload this one and then kind of just edit the other one later on. But I got this for 160 bucks. Me and a buddy. There's two left. We both grabbed them. I don't know if the guy only had two from the get-go. I don't know if he already pulled two Celebrinis and then sold the rest of the box. I have no idea, but we're gonna see. Last two digits on the code on the little thing is 81. So Phil Kessel, see what we can get. Turn the camera around and we'll get right into it. My buddy opened up his box at the show. The joys of me having this channel is whenever I get something, I never really rip it to myself. I'm like, well, why wouldn't I just make a video of that? So it usually ends up with me opening it here a day or two later. So he did not hit a Celebrini, though, did not hit a Mitchkov, didn't hit really anything. So once again, I don't know if that's because the person already hit all the good stuff and once again sold the rest of the case. Who knows? I don't really know the guy that we bought it off of. It was just some random person at the show. See what happens. So I will say, for everyone that says like the hobby is, gonna become nothing here soon. Pretty good show. Probably my best show I've had ever at the Moncton show, the Hub City Card Show. Probably my best one ever. Sold a lot of big name stuff. I sold a Mitchkov Future Watch Auto, Lane Hudson Future Watch Auto, a couple Dostal, Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. I sold a couple of his Cup RPAs. Was a really good day. So Lucas Reichel no longer on the Chicago Blackhawks. Marco Casper, terrible season so far. A guy that was like super hyped going in. I don't know what it is today, but it was like three goals in like 17 games, no assists. Not good. Shesterkin, Lars Eller. We got Pasta in the heater. And we got Phil Kemp as our first Young Gun. So once again, we'll see what we get in electricity. William Macklin. Need your buddy here. Need the other guy. Eklund's actually not playing on a line with Celebrini. I think last year he did. This year he's pretty much playing with Will Smith and Philip Kurashev to lead San Jose Sharks in points. And like I said, be the second in the league next to my guy, Nathan MacKinnon. So Sam Steele, Jenko, Dawson Mercer, Gamble Vladar. We got a canvas of Brent Burns now over on my Colorado Avalanche. We got teammates on a tour of Tage Thompson and Rasmus Dahlin, and then a Nylander. So off we go. But yeah, like I said, one of the best shows I've had. Like I said, I think I got some good footage. Wasn't the same spot I was at last time, and I thought I was going to be. So I didn't bring like an extra battery pack because last time I was close enough to a plug that I could just plug my phone in, or plug my camera in, and I didn't have to worry about it dying. And then this time I didn't get the same spot, so I had to kind of, after a while, just kind of take it off, go plug it in, and then come back. So get something here. No, it's just portraits. Portraits of Brendan Brizal, rookie, and it's the teammates. Ugh. Cutter Gauthier and Olin Zellweger, another guy. This whole, all the rookies from the last couple of years, all of them are showing up and doing well. So teammates isn't what you want to see, though. This is like one of the least desirable thing. I don't know if you could do it again. Just where it's like the guys on that you could have like teammates for. Like who would be like Snuggerud and Dvorsky And then like the defenseman for like Chicago, like I just don't know who you'd put in like Series 2 to kind of make it a thing. So hopefully they don't. Yes, nobody also cares about those. Even the Celebrini and Will Smith, which would be like, okay, like there's 2 top guys, like that should go for good money compared to like their young guns or something. Nope, it's like a $5-10 card. Quinn Byfield, Matthew Tkachuk. You get Devin Taves. We got a veteran. I think I've pulled this like 4 times. I literally think I have this card a lot of times. A legendary canvas of Joe Nieuwendyk, William Nylander in the Young Guns renewed, and then Zachary Bolduc. So Young Guns renewed, actually, by the way. I'm doing, I kind of decided, I don't know when I decided, but and to have like a top loader binder with all the renewed in it. And then now I'm going to like upgrade all of them to like the exclusives out of 100. So won't be something I try to like, finish tomorrow. And obviously the OV, the McDavid, those ones are going to not be fun. But like I said, if it takes me a couple years, it takes me a couple years. So we'll see what happens there. You got Seth Jones in the canvas, Bang for Your Puck, Radko Gudas, and a Philip Grubauer. Ooh la la. Yeah, it was Grubauer. He's still there. I got messed up today. Gorgiev, who used to play for the Avalanche, who got traded last year, he actually just got like bought out, I believe. So not good. Backdrop, by the way, we got Cale Makar. We got the high gloss out of 10 of Matt Duchene, and then the regular pink Young Gun of Nathan McKinnon. So this hobby box, by the way, if you don't know the difference between like retail, if you get like the little tiny blasters that are like square or rectangular, and then you have the tins, the difference between those and like a hobby box, obviously the price, but in more packs. But you can also get the exclusives out of 100, the deluxe out of 250, the clear cut, a high gloss out of 10, a red outburst out of 25, or a gold outburst 101. So obviously some big potential there. We got Sebastian Aho, we got Marcus Johansson, we got Jack Drury, we got Bang for Your Puck Adam Pellish, and we got is this the same box I got the other day? Logan Morrison and a Zellweger. Thought that was a clear cut for a second. Who did I get in the last time? I have a stack beside me. Who did we get? Logan Morrison, Klapka, Ratty, Tippleshov. I must be missing a couple. So see if that's the same grouping we got again. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So we got Taylor Hall. We got Keandre Miller. Taylor Hall. That was the funny thing when like Bedard year, 2 years, I guess 3 years ago, Taylor Hall stuff went up. Who was the other guy? I'm trying to remember his name. There's another guy, like random guy who like was the best player for the Blackhawks the year before, and what was his name? Anyways, even his stuff was selling for big money. Blake Coleman in the canvas. You got Jason Robertson. Try to trade for him in my fantasy league. In the renewed, and then on tour. So let me know if you guys have been going to card shows and all that other good stuff. I know how stuff's been going. I picked up a decent amount of stuff from the PC too. You guys will see, but that's kind of when I buy. A lot of times I'll just walk around. It's hard though when you're vending by yourself and you're not with like anybody else. I don't get the chance to walk around as much. I kind of do it in little quick spurts if I'm going to do anything. So we got, that's not a bad one, Jet Luchenko for the Flyers. Obviously that'd be better if it was Mitchkov, but we'll take a Jet Luchenko. Actually in decent shape. A lot of these, like, they have like chipping and stuff. This one I think is going to be off center though. It looks like a little too close on this side. So, which is fine. I was going through some stuff, like, so there's not a great gem rate on anything. Hasn't been for like grading. And it goes along with like all grading companies. So if you look at like most sports, and you look at like the grading and gem rate numbers, like obviously I use PSA for everything. I just think they're the most, gonna get your most bang for your buck. Obviously the turnaround times suck. The prices, you know, aren't great, but they're not running specials because they're so busy they don't have to run a special. They're hoping they actually don't want to run a special because that would actually entice more people to send. And then they don't want that right now. And anyways, but it's like you look at like SGC or Beckett or CGC or anybody along with PSA, and you look at like sports or certain sets, they all have the same gem rate. So if something sucks and it has like a 30% gem rate, it'll have that same gem rate usually around all the different grading companies. So just putting that out there. Siegenthaler, Mark Stone. We got an outburst, just be a vet outburst. There you go. Former Moncton Wildcat, Connor Garland. Guess I'll have to go to the PC. I have a very large Connor Garland collection. And Sam Honzak. There you go. Not a bad one with Utah Hockey Club, Josh Doan behind him. So Honzak's not a bad one. It's obviously, once again, we're hoping for something better. We're hoping maybe we got the case hit clear cut in here. We're hoping for a numbered card of a rookie. Hoping for something here. Bobby McMahon, Thomas Hurdle, Austin Matthews, Ryan Graves. We got Honzak again in the welcome aboard. We get another teammates. The worst cards. Logan, Mayu, Elaine Hudson. Yeah, one guy's not even on the team anymore. The other guy, he's not bad for a 5'9" defenseman. I think they had to put him on a top of a box to get that picture. So, anyways, Jared McCann. Not the guy for me. I understand he's a young kid, but it's just, I have a hard time thinking like in the playoffs, like you want to like have your defenseman out there killing penalties. You want to have them out there in like the most crucial minutes. Everything else, I don't know. I just think of like big, tough playoff hockey, and I don't know if a small, undersized defenseman's as your number one is the one you want to kind of go with. So, Mason Lohrei, big fan of him. Eric Holla, there we go. There's our exclusives. There's our numbered hit. Dazzlers is a Barkov and Ilya Sorokin. I swear, I get them. I understand like there is a large checklist and not every name in flagship is good, but I swear I get more exclusives and clear cuts of like all the wrong names every time. It's crazy. Last pack. Thank you guys for watching. You guys having a hit like, hit subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Check out everything. And like I said, wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this box. We got a black and white canvas of Andre Lee. So we got a black and white Young Guns canvas, and it's of one of the not so desirable people in the set. We got a speckled of Kadri and Sharangovich. Said this before. How hard would it be to put Sharangovich's name on the side with Sharangovich and Kadri's name under the one with Kadri? In case you weren't like a big hockey fan and you're opening it for the first time, you actually know who people are, and oh, that's number 91. That's in this picture. You'd be like, oh, number 91. That's Igor Sharangovich because that's where his name's under. Upper deck. Just it's the little things. I understand. And ooh la la of Jordan Binnington, who ooh la la is right. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Team Cam, the goalie number one, right? How do you kind of say no? Guys won a Stanley Cup. Obviously played well in the Four Nations, everything else. Logan Thompson still, I think, probably should be the guy. Would be my kind of vote for everything if it was me picking the goalies. But once again, Jordan Binnington, still a good name. Still has that pressure. Knows what it's like to be in those moments, everything else. So, I mean, once again, it wasn't the Olympics, obviously, but hey, he did it for the Four Nations tournament, which was pretty wild. Let's just put it that way. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like I said, I went into this with like expecting to get nothing. I got more than nothing. It was better than I think my last box of flagship. Yeah. Yeah, Chet Luchenko, Honzak, who I like. Hala. Couple teammates, because that's what everyone wants. Everyone wants to double up on the teammates. And Logan Morrison and Phil Kemp. Got a bunch of stature, by the way, so I think maybe I'll open up another box right now. Maybe I'll, not right now, but like for the next video. But I'm going to record it right now. The way Magic works with all the recording. So I got a bunch of 2024-25 stature. I got 9 boxes in, so from a random place that they bought a case down in the States that I used to deal with when it came to breaking and stuff. They bought a case. Don't really do hockey. They just do football and basketball, but they just kind of grab some upper deck stuff as it comes. And I said, how many do you get left? And they said, oh, we have 9 boxes. And I say, I love stature. Give me all 9, because I'm a sucker for punishment. So we'll see what happens. I'll open up probably a box of that next on here, along with, once again, editing the video down for the card show vlog. So hopefully you guys like that. Like I said, if you guys like card show vlogs, you can go back. There's an actual playlist on the channel for card shows. There's also a PSA grading submission or grading video when it comes to like my grading previews, my grading results, all that other stuff. Lots of different stuff. You go on the channel and you kind of go through the playlist and whatnot. You can find different stuff that maybe you guys like. If you just want to watch openings, there's a playlist for that too. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And like I said, for Eric and From the Bench, talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.